Yesterday, few of the things is completed, right? Actually, I go through some Google it and in the recent updates, those options are changed. That's the reason those errors are getting while we are creating solutions at that point of time. It is yesterday we are getting some errors, right? Because like some options are changed in the recent update. So some options you have to enable it, then only it will work, but previously it is not happening like that. Previously, whenever we are importing any solution, it is asking what solution you are downloaded into your local system. Just we can select that particular one and you can pull it, and you can automatically you can upload in any environment. You can upload that particular solution. Okay, so but that some options are changed. So those options I will explain you once again, how we can do that one and everything. Okay. Let me- So once again, I will explain you clearly how we can create a solutions and everything, because little bit confusion there and here and yesterday's class. So the solution is nothing but what we can do is you can inco that means whatever tables you have it, whatever apps you created, you can put those particular in the solution. Okay, and wherever you want to use it, you just need to download that particular solution and put it in your local system. After that, in whichever environment, not only this in the same login, we are creating a different environment, right? So not only this one, you have a different login having, and with that login in the different environment, you have to upload that particular solution. You can just upload it. Why we have to use this solution means, if suppose I created a table, I created an app, and I created some other dashboards and everything here itself in this environment. So what I need to do, the same thing, the same replica of this whatever I created here, I want a replica for this one in another environment or in another server itself. So for that one, again, we cannot create all the things there itself, right? It will take so much of time. So then what we have to do is, whatever is required for other environment, you just need to keep those things into the solution. And after that, you can export that particular solution, and wherever you want to you want to put that solution in which environment, you just need to import it. That's it. In that particular all the tables and apps, everything will comes automatically into that particular environment also. For this one, you have to create a solution. So for this one, see here, first of all, I need to delete this one and create a solution for this one. Okay. So if I want to create a solution means, so see, whenever you open a solution, some default solutions also will be there. Okay, common data services, default solution. These are the things it will be there. Okay, these are the default solutions it is. Okay, so if you want to create your, even in the default solutions also, when you open it, some some other will be there, like some tables or any apps or anything. Here also it will be there in the default also. All the things are available here itself, understand? But I want to create my own. But these are whatever the default solutions are there, these default solution will access any one of this environment, understand? That means, see, some default environment is also there. What is the default environment here? Naresh IT. Okay, Naresh IT people will access the default solution. That's the reason whenever you are working with an organization, see here in default also these two are there. So that's the reason always don't use the default solutions. Okay, you have to create your own solution, because if you use the default solutions, what will happen? Automatically other people also access. That means outside of your team members are also access these solutions. So they can see it, they can access the tables, and they can do all the things there. They can also do it. Okay, so that's the reason what you have to do is you have to create your own solution. Okay, in that what it is required, you can put it. That means whatever solution you created, that solution is access to this particular environment only. Other people, other environment people cannot access this particular solution. That's the reason you always need to create a new solution. Understand? So just click on new solution and give the name, like suppose for example, like Naresh IT, like this. And if any publisher is created, you can use it. Or else when you click on new publisher also, it just asking a name. Okay, and prefix, what name, prefix you have to put it, because see here, whenever you will see here, the name is there, right? In here itself, what prefix value is there? CR is there. And CR, this is the default value is generated by Power Apps. Okay, so for that you have to create a new publisher. So if you already create a publisher, then you have to choose in the drop down option. Or if you want to create that one, means just click on the new publisher. In the new publisher, you have to give the display name. And what is the name of that one? The display name, that means what it will be shown here itself. And name means like extensions, like prefix and suffix you are there, right? That it will be displayed. Okay, those related, just you have to fill the details, that's it. Okay, and here you can give any name. Suppose for example, n underscore to something I'm giving like this. The same, sometimes whatever display name is there, you have to put the name also the same thing. But when you are giving words, multiple words, like between the word there is a spaces are there, those spaces won't allow name. Okay, you have to avoid the spaces, that's it. Here you can maintain any space or something, anything, it is accepted. But in name, here whatever name you are mentioned, spaces won't allow it. Remaining things it is accepted, understand? And here it is prefix, like suppose for example, Naresh. Okay, and P1, like this I'm giving here. Okay, and after this click on save. Okay, whenever you click on save, and in this drop down you have to select that particular one. See here, I created this one, right? You have to select this one and click on create it, that's it. It is a simple thing, normal, whatever mandatory fields are there, you have to fill it there. That's automatically solution is created. In this solution, see here, there are different tabs are available in this pan, like overview, objects, history, and pipelines. More 100% we have to use only objects. Okay. If you want to load any objects means you have to go to this objects tab. Okay, in this objects tab, there are different categories of tabs will be there. If you want to load apps, here itself you can load it. If you want to load cards related, chart bars related, like cloud flows means Power Automate flows. Okay, you can load it here. And if you want to use any tables, and you can load those tables here itself. Like all the things you can do it here. Okay, and if you click on all, it is accepting anything in this tab itself. Okay, and under this, suppose for example, if you want to create newly either a table or a app or a model driven app, anything if you want to create newly, then you have to go new. If you want to use the existing one, add existing one. See here, when you come to here and you click on new, see here, if you want to create any new app, then see in different pages you can. If you want to create any automation, that means like a Power Automate. If you want to create any flow, you can create it and you can use that particular one. Don't worry, in the last class I will show you one Power Automate flow. Okay, and card and dashboards also. If you want to create a dashboard and you can import those dashboards also, you can do it here itself. Understand? Even if you want to create any report, okay, suppose for example, I want to create a particular report. Okay, like report means it just like a Power BI report. Okay, similar like Power BI report also we can create it here. And which one you need to execute, which one is need to execute later, those things also it will be there. Those related things, if you want to create it, you can use it here itself. Understand? Okay, and and not only this one, like so many things are there. Security and to whom you need to give this access. Like see, whatever apps or whatever tables you are pulling here, we cannot share for all the people. I want to give few of the people. For those, if you want to give the roles, okay, that is the next concept. I will tell you how you can assign the security roles and everything here itself. Either you can create here, or separately we have a topic will be there itself we can discuss. And if you want to load any table, okay, existing new table, if you want to create it, or else if you want to use the existing one, then you have to go to the add existing. Okay, and more options, like these are very important. More options are very important because see, sometimes when you are loading any app or any table or any dashboards or anything, some libraries are not included in those one. Libraries is nothing but those are Power Apps libraries. That means if you want to use this particular table, you have to take this library, or you want to take this connection reference, or you want to take environment variable. These type of things is there. Those related things, whenever sometimes whenever you are creating any solution, in the solution, if you try to import or export anything, at that point of time, some libraries, some errors are throwing, some libraries are missing, some connection reference are missing, some component libraries are missing, some environment variables are missing. Those related things, what you have to do, in come to more and add any, which if it is library, you have to choose component library. Don't worry, those component libraries are Power Apps will automatically it will create it. You don't need to create anything. Understand? So these component libraries are also, if it is app related, whichever components or libraries are required, those only it will be considered and take it here. Understand? So these are the things, whenever errors importing or exporting, at that point of time only errors are getting some libraries. These are the latest updates. But in the previous versions, like 6 months back versions, what will happen, these are not available. That means whenever you are creating any apps, whenever you are pulling any apps in the solution, whenever you are pulling any tables or any dashboards, anything, automatically by default with those apps or tables, Libraries, default libraries are also included into that. But now it is upgraded to whichever is required, you have to choose that one. But because in the previous versions, what will happen, all the component libraries, connection reference, environment variables, all automatically it will pull it and create it here itself. It will take more space, it will occupy more space, and it will be impacted for the particular login or a app, anything. Okay, so that's the reason in the recent updates, these are putting a separate option here. Okay, in this one, if you required library, you have to take only library, component library as option. If you required a variable, environment variable, you can, no need to take all the things once at a time. It will be impacted for the app also. So that's the reason what they are included here. It is whichever option is required, you can use it. These more options, whenever you are exporting or importing at that point of time, these some errors are getting. At that point of time, you have to use these things. Understand clearly? Okay, and existing one. Suppose these are the new things. If it is, if you want to, if you already created something, okay, you are created apps and you are created tables, you are created dashboards and everything. Those I want to use it. Then you have to go to the add existing. In the add is existing, what apps like Canvas, model driven app, these already you created. If you want to use it, then better to choose the Canvas app. Okay. In the Canvas app, some see here outside dataverse. That means there are different tabs will be there. Always you have to go to the outside dataverse tab, and here itself you will see all the Canvas applications only. And whichever Canvas application you want to load it, you have to select that particular one. Suppose I'm selecting this one. This is the app, and click on add. Okay. When you click on add, select this one, select the particular app, and you can add multiple apps on set a time, not only single. You can add multiple apps. Understand? And see here. And now, so in this particular app, what tables you are using, those tables also you have to note it. This is a customer table I'm using. For this app, what table I'm using? Customer. So that customer tables also you have to load it. Okay. And the tables load it means you have to load it in the, either in the, you have to select the tables and load it, or else in the all also you can load the tables. So which tables? That means there is a table option will be there, and you click on this one. Which table you want to load it? Suppose I want to load customer, because the Canvas app is created by using a customer table, that you have to use it. Okay. So or else not only that one, if you want to if you want to put any tables into the solution, you just need to select it here itself, like customer. See here, not only customer, sometimes the financials also it is the financial. Okay, and financial table also, because in the dataverse, that means in the tables, I loaded multiple tables. If you want to, the same tables are required for another environment, you have to put those tables in the solution. Okay, just select it and click on next, whichever is required. See here, whenever you choose multiple tables, very important, yesterday here itself the problem will happen. The problem is, whenever you are loading a table, sir, you have to check this one, include all objects. Okay. In both the tables, you have to check include object, all objects. Yesterday, we are not selecting these options. That's the reason those dependency errors are getting. Because whenever you are loading those tables, along with those tables, some objects, some Power App the objects also need to be loaded. So that's the reason include all objects. When we are loading any particular table, you must and should you have to select include all objects and click on add here. Okay. So after clicking on add, those tables are also comes here itself. Understand? So once you get all the tables here, okay, suppose the tables are loaded. See here, that means not only this one, if you want to load the flows or anything, dashboards or anything, you can load all the things in this solution. After that, suppose for example, so you can keep it here itself, okay, and you can keep it in the solution, the same thing. See here, here itself it is there. Suppose after some time I want to load, because in this particular environment, development part is completed. Okay. That means all the things are completed. So what I have to do, I have to move this particular apps, everything. I have to move to production environment, like production server. Then what I have to do? Then whatever solution, you have to keep it all the things in the solution. In this, go to the solution and click on this particular solution. You will have an option to export. Okay, export this solution. You have to select that particular solution. Then only export solution will comes. If you are not selecting, then export solution won't. That option won't comes here. Always you have to select it and click on export solution. That means whichever solution is required, whichever solution is moved to another environment, that solution first you need to export it into your local system. You have to download that particular solution into your local system. Then so select that particular one and click on export solution and click on next. And see here, while you are exporting, there are two options will be there, managed and unmanaged. Which option is required? You have to use that one. You know, right? What is managed? Managed means if any solution want to move to the production, then those related you have to choose like managed. If sometimes from testing to testing environment, then better to choose unmanaged. Understand? See here, click on export. Once you click on export it, see here. Currently, this is the message it is coming. Currently exporting a solution. Naresh IT underscore P1. This will comes. So you have to wait for less than a minute, because successfully that solution is exported. Whenever that message comes, then only you can download that particular solution. Understand? See. Yeah. See here, solution Naresh IT P1 exported successfully. On the same line, right corner, you will see an option called download. Click on this one. Whenever you click on download, see here, it is asking where you want to put this particular solution. Okay. You have to keep it in your local system, some other location. Okay. And keep it here. See, just you have to download it. After downloading that, what you have to do, in which environment you have to load it, you have to first, you have to suppose if the environment is in the within the same login, then you can change the environment, you can import it. If sometimes what will happen, they're having a different logins will be there, you have to log into that particular in the particular power apps with those credentials. After that, select the environment and you can import it. Okay, so in this login only I have different environments is there. Okay, select that particular environment and go to that particular environment, and after that you have to use an option called import a solution. Okay, in this one, what is this one? Browse. In this browse, where the solution is downloaded, you have to go to that particular place and select that one and click on open. Okay. See, previously it is showing some dependency error yesterday. Now it is not showing because in the tables, while we are loading the tables, include all objects are not selected yesterday. Okay. That's the reason that issue it is getting. Now it is included all the things. That's the reason it is import option will be enabled. Click on import. Okay. See here, currently importing that option will comes, right? So you have to wait for a minute. For importing or exporting, sometimes it will take time. You have to wait for that one. Yeah, see here, the solution narration underscore imported successfully. That means the solution will see here the solution. In this solution, what it is there? That means we imported like two tables and one app, one canvas app, right? So you have to go to the respective tabs and you can check it like whether those things are available or not. Okay. So here, see here, tables related. First, we need to check the tables. Tables means under the tables. Okay, you have to search for what are the tables we are loading, customer and financial data. Those are available or not. You have to check it here itself. See here. Fine. See here. Actually, here also one financial data is there. Our whichever I loaded, that also it will be there. Okay. So Vijay, which one is ours and which one is like which table is pulling from the solution, which table is created this user. Okay. That means see here there is a names is there, right? Under the names you can so go to the solution for each and every having different versions will be there. Okay. Based on that, you can identify. See here, In this one, what is the financial? For this financial, what is that one? CR5, CR C6 table. That is the one. So, yeah. Okay, fine. See here, CR5, C6. This is our table. Understand? Not only this one, customer table is also loaded. See here. See here, customer table. This is the our table, CR5, CR6. Okay. Not only this one, when you go to the app also we are loaded in the solution, right? See here, go to the solution, go to the app, and there you will have, see here, Naresh IT blank app is automatically, it will come. So when you click on this and you can play the app, okay. See the same how it will be run in that particular environment. Here also it will run. Suppose, for example, I need to play this one. Yeah. If I click on, just asking some authentication related, like what are the sources you are using, those sources related credentials you have to give it. That's it. Okay. Here, like we have to, what is the name of this? Vijay Pakala Party. So the rate, outlook, outcome. Oh, what happened? That is the one. Sorry, and password you have to give. Next. See here, and now allow. Click on allow. Now run the application. Same the application, how it will be there, how it will be run in that particular environment. Here also we can do it. So same. Understand clearly or not? This is how the solution, whatever thing, whatever solution, that means in the solution, whatever apps, tables you can put it, and wherever it is required, simply you have to import that particular solution. You can see all the apps and tables in the particular environment also without creating anything. Automatically those will become here. Understand? Next one. Okay. This is how like the solution will be there. Anyone having any doubts in this one? Like Rupali, like Amar Rajak, Archit Singh, Hassan, Jyoti, Manaswini, Shiva, Sumit, Srivastava. Okay. Now we need to go with the security. Very, 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 very important. That means why the security? Suppose, for example, I created one application. I want to share uh, a particular user in a team. There are team members out there. In a particular team having, there are five members out there. For all the five members, I can give this environment access, or else I want to give this app access, or I want to give the data or stable access. Like those are the things. Those are like how you can give the access to the other people. You have to follow some security rules. You have to set some security rules. Those security roles is very important when you are working with organization. If you want to give any particular uh, table access to the user, or any app access, or any dashboard access, or anything, any solution access, or anything, if you want to give the access to the other, you have to apply some security rules there. So based on that only in our team, the other people can access those things. Okay, those security roles where you can provide it means, see here in this Power Apps, in the right side there is a settings icon is there. Click on the settings icon. Okay, under this you will see an option called advanced settings. Okay, under the advanced settings, here itself, okay, app access, table access, or anything in advanced settings only you can give the access. Environment access, that is a different option. If you want to give environment access to the different users, then that having a different option. This is for security roles. Like you suppose you want to give an access to table access to some other, read access or write access, or only view access, you have to set it here itself. That means you have to go to the advanced settings. Under the advanced settings, see here there is a settings section. Click on this drop down, and here there is an option called, okay, under the system there is a security. This is the option. In this security, you will have an option called security rules. When you click on security rules, what will happen? By default, some security rules are available. Okay, some default security roles are available. In this, there are two predefined security roles are there. One is environment maker, another one is environment admin. Okay, see here. Suppose, for example, when you come down, see here, environment maker. Okay, understand? That means environment maker and environment admin without having dataverse database. If you doesn't have any dataverse database also, we can give, we can use this particular role. Understand? That means we can give access. Suppose like environment maker or environment admin, both. Sometimes when you are creating environment, it is asking, when you go to the solution, create a database. When you go to the tables tab, there is an option create a database. Option will comes or not. If you are initially at the time of creating environment, if you create a database, that's the reason those messages are not showing. If you are not creating a database at the time of environment, if you go to any tab like tables or solutions. Yesterday I showed you clearly, like a create a database option will comes. You have to create a database. With whenever you create a database, at that time only solutions options will be all the options you can see it. Otherwise you cannot see it. But in environment maker and environment bin, if you doesn't have any database also, you can manage all the things. Like you can create an applications, you can create a connections, you can create a custom apps and gateways, flows, everything you can create it under this particular role, environment maker, environment admin. Okay, understand? See, these are the default security roles. Okay, when you click on this particular one, see how the environment, see here. See, whenever you go to the environment maker, okay, there are different tabs will be there. What is the role name it is? These are the default roles is created by Power Apps. We didn't create it. If you want to create it, I will show you. Don't worry how you can create our own role. Okay. And here itself core records are there. That means, see, these are the tables. For these tables, which role, like a create role or read role, read, that means I want to give this table access for creating. That means you can create a table. Okay. And you can read the table. That means you can just view the table. You can write it. You can write it means like if you modify it, or you can delete that particular table. All this access, like here itself, you can give it. Okay. Understand? Okay. And sales and Salesforce, like these are not required. And customization. In this customization, like app related, like what entity, like so that means in this customization, you will have tables, okay, you will have apps and everything is available. So for all this, and it, see here, entity means tables. For tables, what role you have to give for this particular security? Environment maker security role. That means I want to give read. That means this particular security role can able to access the read the data. That means read the tables. They cannot modify it. They can read the apps. They can play the apps. They can see the apps how it is running. That's it. He cannot modify the apps like that. These are the security. This is environment maker. These are the default. Understand? Okay. Environment admin means quite opposite. Admin means what will happen? All the access, read, write, and everything, all the access. Okay. Understand or not? That means he can give the access, he can revoke the access. Environment admin, not environment maker. Okay. Environment admin can do anything. Like, understand? He can give the access, he can revoke the access for all the complete access. Okay. From the environment or admin side, all the things he is having an access. And one more thing is system administrator is also there. Okay. And I'm selecting yes. See here, some system administrator. See here, you know, right? System administrator means he's having all the roles like assigning. That means suppose if you, this system administrator want to assign any security roles. Understand? Suppose you are creating a security roles. That security roles need to give give to few of the users. Those things you can do it here. Understand? Suppose, for example, in the system administrator, okay, see here, and when you go in details, the name it will be there. When you go to the core records like table access, read access, or write access, all the access. Like suppose I want to share it, I want to share this particular app, all the things. Okay, system administrator have complete access. Okay, and not only this one, like he can give the admin permissions, environment admin users permissions also he can give it, all the things. Okay, this is about the system administrator. Don't worry, in the table I will show you like how it will be there and everything. And next one is system customizer also there. Okay, that means he can add the new tables. Okay, that means system customizer means he can create his own records. He can create his own records in his tables itself. Understand? Okay, that means whatever tables he is created, okay, he can only can access it. He cannot give access to the other people. Understand? That it is called a system customizer. Understand? Okay, he can create a tables, he can create the records and everything, and those tables are his own tables. It is those tables cannot access for other people. That is called a system customizer. Understand? Next one is basic user is also there. Like allow, that means a basic user means just run the application. Okay, a read and permission, those related things. Like suppose for example, someone I want to give an access to some other basic user. If I give the security role Suppose, for example, I'm there. Okay, I'm the system administrator. System admin complete access on Power Apps. So I'm giving an access. One of my team having app access. I want to give it. Then I want to give some basic user role. In the basic user role, he can view the application. He can read the application. He can read the tables and just read purpose only. He cannot do any modification. Okay. So for that, you have to set it as a basic role. Understand? See here, the basic user is there. Okay. Click on this one. Basic permission. If he is joined newly and he don't know completely about what is going on in our app, you cannot give system administrator. What role you have to give? Okay, basic user. If I'm giving basic user, he can play the particular app. He can read the data. That's it. He cannot do anything in that particular app. Understand clearly? For that one, I have to use it. Suppose, for example, you are not there. Okay, the same whatever role you are doing, the same role whenever you are in absence, other person can also do that one. That we can call it as delegate. What is that? Delegate. If I'm giving a delegate role, suppose someone is not available. Okay, at that point of time the backup person need to be there, right? That role we can call it as delegate. This is for certain period only it will be there. That means this period to this period only this delegate role will access it. Okay, not for complete 2 months or 3 months or like that. Understand clearly or not? So this is okay. So now we will see the difference. What are the security roles differences is there? Let's see. Okay. And first, main security roles are, see here, here it is like, okay, here, environment maker and environment admin. These are the main roles it is. All are other remaining all are like system. See, these default roles only we can give access to the different users. Okay. So admin. Okay. Next one is system customizer. Customizer and basic role is also there. You know, right? Basic role means just for running an application or viewing or for that purpose only we have to use it. That's it. Okay. So in this one, okay. So in this particular one, okay. So up to here, okay. So these people like environment maker, environment admin, system admin, these people can create Canvas app, connectors, connections, gateways, data flows, everything. Everything he can create it, he can view it, he can share those things also. Understand? Okay. Canvas app, connectors, connection, gateway, and the data flows. Data flows also he can create. Understand? But system customizer like doesn't have any access. Like these related things he cannot create this particular system customizer role. Okay, that means n by a means not applicable. Understand? And see for this one, like even system administrator will create, like he cannot create dataverse tables, and he cannot create model driven app. He cannot create the solution on anything. That means not applicable. But here, these two people, system admin will create dataverse tables, model driven, model driven apps, solutions, and flows. Flows means power automate flows. Okay. Those things all are accessed. Okay. See. Okay. That means these two people having these two. The same thing, like here itself, dataverse tables or model driven app. Environment maker, environment admin cannot create it here itself. Understand? Okay. So, and here itself, you can access all the data. Okay. Access all data. Here, access their own data only. Their own data only. Okay. Here itself, like they cannot access all the data and no access for the data. Okay. Here, they cannot, no access to the data. Okay. These two. Okay. And here these are the differences, like that means if you have system admin role, you will have complete access. Okay, if you have system admin role, you will have complete. That means he can create a canvas app, he can create a gateway connections, he can create a tables and everything he can create. Understand? Let's see how we can create a role for this. Okay. Suppose if I want to create a role, then see here, click on this new role and okay, when you click on new, okay, in details tab, you have to give like, suppose for example, my new role. Okay, I'm giving here itself role. Okay, understand? And after that, which tables you want to access it. Suppose for example, there is a customer table is there or not, or financial table is there or not. Like that. See here, whichever you want to access it, create. See, you can select it here. Read. If you complete it like this, okay. And see here, when you click on this, the green symbol. First time it is not selecting like a green one. Okay, when you click on like 3 to 4 times, it is rounded to green color. Like this, whichever is rule is required, you have to select that one. Okay, and read, write. Okay, see here, in whenever you click on this one, first it is none, it will be there. After that, user, business unit, like that, there are different things are there. Delegate, I want to share also, you can take this one. Okay, and like this. And after this, and if you want to customize like you want to create any apps or anything, you want to create a tables, those related, you have to choose it. And one more important point is under details, you are the new role. Okay. And here, this option is very important. Okay. That means whatever role you created, that role within the team members only can access it. Very important point. Okay, that means you have to do team privileges only. Only within the team members can access it. So for that, you have to create this particular. That means, see here, just to save and close. It will creating an application, creating a role. Okay, this role can assign. That means by using this role to whom you want to assign it to your team. That you have to select it. That's it. Okay, always whatever the system power apps will generate it, we cannot use those particular security rules. You can create your own in that role itself. In the data privileges, like see in the details tab, like here the details tab, you have to give the name and members to privilege inheritance is there, right? You have to always you have to take team privileges. Okay, that means the team members can only access this role. In this role, whatever you are taken, like read or create or something, share, those related only you can access it. Understand clearly or not? This is how you can create it. Understand? This is about the security roles and user roles also there. Okay, when you go back, okay, see here, user roles will be there, team roles will be there. There are different. Next one is environment. Suppose I'm using environment. The same environment I need to give to the different user. How you can give it? Those also we need to discuss in tomorrow's class. In tomorrow's class, we need to discuss about how we can add the users, how we can give to the different team members, and how we can give the environment access to the different people. Okay, that we can discuss in tomorrow's class. Okay, in tomorrow's class, the security part is completed. Next one is like two concepts will be there. One is like custom connectors, another one is portal app. These two we need to discuss it. After that, we need to discuss one power automate flow. Okay, just I'm giving. It's very simple only power automate. These are all power platform related or drag and drop applications. Okay, if you concentrated and you are working with 6 months related continuously on these particular, you will have complete idea of this. Okay, don't worry. After that, we need to discuss interview questions. What type of questions will comes here and everything. Okay, very important. Because here itself in Power App, they didn't test it on logical part. They test all the questions from the theory. Like security, definitely 100% question will comes. Solution question will comes. And custom connectors, how you can create it. You cannot create custom connectors with the free license. You need to take the license one. When you go to the organization level, you will get a license. There itself, you can create a custom connectors, but you with the free license you cannot create a custom connectors. Okay, most of the questions will comes what is the difference between canvas and model driven app. In tables, what is a view, what is a business rule, and these things like in the business rule, what are the different action items are there, visibility, visible action. Okay, and error message action. Okay, some prompt or action. There are different actions are there, right? Those actions they will ask it, and most of the time they will concentrate on functions, power apps functions. I will tell you few of the functions. Those functions only they will ask in interview point of time. Like suppose collection, how you can create a collection, tell me the syntax. Okay, what is uh, there is what is launch function will do. Okay, and if I want to implement cascading. Okay, so how you can implement, what is filter function, what is set function, tell me the syntax. They will ask the syntax. Understand? And patch function, very important interview question. Patch function, how you can set it. Okay, how you can create an environment, how you can give the environment access to the different people, what are the options you have to choose it. They will ask all these things. That's it. Only theoretical questions in Power Apps. But in SQL Server, their logical testing is in SQL Server part only. It will be there. Understand clearly. So we can stop it here and we'll continue tomorrow. We'll complete tomorrow like security levels, and after that we need to start like a custom connectors. How you can create a custom connectors, I will show you. Okay, with any, because I'm a licensed one, right? So let's see I will show you like how you can create a custom connectors after that portal. Okay, this is what. Anyone having any doubts? Okay, so we can stop it here and we'll continue tomorrow. Bye, guys.